Hey, what's up, guys? This is Had Enough, and welcome to another movie review. Well, it is Halloween time, my favorite holiday, and it should be yours too. So we've reached that time for my number one favorite underrated horror film of all time. But before we do that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Now let's get started. Dear Mr. Gacy. Dear Mr. Gacy is a Canadian drama/thriller from 2010. It's based on Jason Moss's memoir called The Last Victim. This film is about Jason Moss, who is a criminology student, played by Jesse Moss. He decides to write a letter to serial killer John Wayne Gacy as an attempt to gain his trust through impersonating a typical victim or admirer. Moss sends a carefully crafted letter to John Wayne Gacy, who is played by William Forsythe. Gacy is in prison, and so this kid is portraying himself as a vulnerable, sexually confused boy. The letter is an intricate plan to get inside Gacy's head in hopes of uncovering new information regarding his murders that will aid Moss in writing a standout term paper. This film is, without a doubt, very outstanding and very intense. This is a very underrated movie with a chilling soundtrack and incredible performances. William Forsythe is best known. You guys probably remember him from his portrayals in Rob Zombie movies. Yeah, he was in Rob Zombie's Halloween, Devil's Rejects, but he was also in go a little back. He was in Dick Tracy and Raising Arizona. His portrayal as Gacy is amazing, to say the least. Now, William does have a distinct voice, which is the only thing I felt that made his Gacy portrayal not too convincing, but he does pull it off. He does pull off his accent very well as the film starts to progress. And he really starts to crawl into the skin of Gacy to the point that his deep, distinct voice really brings out the evil side of Gacy, and his astonishing performance becomes undeniable. The best scene in the movie is definitely where Jason finally meets Gacy in his cell and the guards are ordered to leave. This scene is absolutely intense and the dialogue is perfect. This film, I remember back in the day going through Blockbuster. And I think it was either this film or it was a documentary, but I remember seeing the cover and it's worth seeing. I waited way too long to give this movie a chance. Also, a little background story. The real Jason Moss, who wrote this memoir, and the movie is based on that. I believe it was a few months ago after he got to meet John Wayne Gacy and that whole situation transpired. He actually committed suicide just a few months after he released the memoir. So, dear Mr. Gacy, of all the movies that I've seen that I felt is underrated, this is definitely my number one, mainly because it is based on a true story. So there's a chilling aspect in that. And just kind of knowing certain details within and how they transpired. So yeah, that's my number one. I give it an 8 out of 10. So definitely, guys, check this movie out. Turn the lights off. Yeah, man, turn the light. Watch this movie in the dark, especially that last scene between him and Gacy. Man, it's fucking crazy. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Happy Halloween, and I'll definitely have some more reviews very soon. So until then, see you guys then.